And I really hope you find the courage to change your life in the small ways and in the big ways. And I hope you do not spend your years just waiting for your life to begin. This is not the practice run. This is not the preview. This is it. Good morning from Barcelona. I can't wait to take you through my morning routine, which is something I try to stick to even when I'm traveling, like right now, because the difference it has on how I feel and just seriously my whole life is crazy. And the very first thing I do right after waking up is 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. I'm using the mindfulness app, and it's actually quite crucial to do this as soon after waking up as possible, because at that point the brain is still operating in slower frequency brain waves, because you've just come out of that deep sleep, which makes it a lot easier to get into a meditative state and also to access the subconscious mind. And I swear to you, I can feel such a big difference in my day when I take these first minutes in stillness. It makes me feel so much more grounded and less reactive to stress during the day, and somehow it also makes me be more disciplined, which is amazing. After brushing my teeth, I do my skincare, and in the morning I always use an eye cream, a vitamin C serum and moisturizer. I will link all the products that I use for you down below in the description. And then I do my gua sha, which is a habit I have recently incorporated to improve circulation and reduce the puffiness in my face, which especially in the morning is very, very needed. The last step in my skincare routine is definitely always sunscreen. I swear I have never skipped a day of sunscreen. It's so important. Of course, we're gonna put on some workout clothes because movement in the morning is definitely part of the routine. Next, I'm on the hunt for sunlight, and luckily we have a rooftop terrace in our hotel, which is just amazing because getting sunlight in your eyes in the morning is really powerful in regulating your circadian rhythm, improving sleep quality and balancing hormones. And sometimes I combine it with shaking my body, which looks so funny in fast motion, but wow, is it nice. It helps to release tension and stiffness and to wake up the body and stimulate blood circulation, and it's also a total mood booster. I always feel so happy afterwards, and it's just really such a fun way to start the day. As we're staying in a hotel right now, I have the absolute luxury of not having to cook breakfast, which is just the best. And it of course saves a lot of time, but it's also super tempting. But I'm definitely prioritizing to make it healthy and high protein.
Hola, buenos dias. Can I order an omelette please with tomato, onion and pepper? Okay. Thank you.
So here's what I'm having for breakfast, and like I just said, I'm trying to prioritize protein in my breakfast and ideally also some fiber. So as you can see there, I'm having some cucumber and tomatoes, which I'm eating as the very first thing, because starting with fiber and then the protein is amazing to keep the blood sugar balanced, which is especially important for the first meal of the day because that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. And this is, by the way, the first time I'm checking my phone and deactivate flight mode. I used to check my phone first thing after waking up, which is just really especially bad because, like we talked about, your brain is in this really calm wave state and especially impressionable. So we flood it with all this information and these notifications, and we basically trigger stress and anxiety before our day even begins. So now I really try to keep it away for as long as possible in the morning. To be honest, I don't always succeed, but I'm trying my best. And now we're coming to my favorite part of the morning, which is journaling. I've finally come into a really consistent rhythm with it. I've been struggling with being consistent for so long, and I think what really helped me was to give myself a clearer task. So what I do is I first write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, and I try to make it 3 different things every day. And then I write down my 3 main goals that I'm working on. If you want to hear more about how I set my goals, I will link a video about it up here and also down in the description. And then if there's anything that is going on in my mind and that I feel like I really need to get out, I write about that. So any thoughts and feelings that I'm having, writing it all out. I am going to a workout class now, and doing some movement in the morning has become an absolute non-negotiable for me, because I feel like if I don't do it in the morning, I often end up not doing it at all because life is just so busy and stressful, right? So I think with anything we really want to do, we have to do it in the morning. Today I decided to do a bar class, which I really enjoy, but I actually also find it super challenging. But I'm right now in the first half of my cycle, so leading up to ovulation, and we have so much more energy during that time. So I always try to really challenge myself and just give it my all. And then when I'm in the second half of my cycle, so leading up to my period, I generally take it a lot slower. I go more for walks and do slow Pilates and yoga. And I think it's really important to honor our cycles, to balance our hormones, and just for our overall health and well-being.
I've been on a marathon for months. All I know, I can't just get enough. Like, you're a step to the money.
I'm trying to use as little heat as possible on my hair, and this is one of my favorite heatless curl styles. So I had my hair in braids overnight, and now I'm opening it, and it gives this really nice beach wavy like hair. I'm on my way to my favorite spot in Barcelona, which is this small park, and I'm gonna sit here and read my book for a little bit. And I don't have any work today, so I can do whatever I want. And this is for sure one of my favorite things to do. And the book I'm reading is called How to Live an Extraordinary Life by Anthony Pompliano. And for the rest of the day, I just walked around Barcelona and explored the city. And I just very quickly want to say that I'm definitely not sticking to all of these morning routine steps every single day. But I really try to be as intentional with my mornings as I possibly can, because it just really is such a powerful time. And I hope this video inspired you to do the same. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I'll see you in my next one.